Hi folks, I'm Daryl with Cyclops Adventure Sports. We're a manufacturer of LED motorcycle lighting, aftermarket headlights, and auxiliary lights, along with a few other electronic components. We're here today working on this 2017 Husky 501. We're going to replace the stock halogen headlight with an LED headlight bulb. This same kit also works in the KTM 250 to 500, 2014 to present, the Husqvarna 250 to 501, as well in 2015 to present, as well as the Husky 701. All right, this is our KTM dirt bike kit that replaces the factory halogen headlight on the KTM dirt bikes from 14 to present, as well as the Husqvarna 701 and Husky 250s to 501s 2015 and newer. It comes with a replacement rear cover, so you're not cutting and hacking up your factory parts. You can completely go back to stock if you ever desired to, without ruining any parts. So here we've got the basic H4 bulb. We've got our KTM adapter, so that's going to plug right into your factory harness. And then we've got a replacement O-ring. So what we're going to do to get started here is we're just going to remove the headlight and get rolling. It doesn't really take many tools. We're pretty much going to do this by hand. Just simply pop your side straps off, pull back, undo your wiring for your front brake, pull the headlight back, disconnect the factory plug and any blinkers you may have, and the headlight simply comes off. All right, here we have the rear of your factory headlight. We've got the factory plug, the factory parking light, which our kit does omit. You could wire it back in there if you wanted to. We don't see it as necessary, so our basic kit omits it. Once you've got all this done, simply pull this out. Take and give the stock bulb a counterclockwise turn and remove. Go ahead and set that aside. The only piece you're going to reuse of this whole unit is the factory parking light bulb. We're actually going to cut that to plug the hole. All right, now that we've got the stock bulb out of the headlight unit, we're going to go ahead and take and prepare our parking light bulb by cutting the wires, and in this case we just put a little bit of heat shrink around the end of it. It's not going to be reconnected to anything, and we're going to go ahead and plug that back in the hole. If you don't want to cut that off your stock bulb, you simply could put a cork, a piece of tape, something like that. You want to plug that hole because dust and dirt, moisture is going to get in there. Once that's completed, we want to take our replacement Cyclops LED bulb. It does come with a replacement O-ring. You want to fit that right into the hole, into the surround. It should be there already, but make sure it is. You'll notice there is a block inside of the replacement rear cover. As you're looking down on that, you want that to be on the right-hand side of the center tab of the H4 bulb. That's very important, or you'll never get this in. You also have a tab, a fourth tab, that looks different than the other three down at the bottom of the replacement cover. It's important that that goes on the bottom of the headlight. So once you get that all set up, similar to this, go ahead and place it in place. Turn the H4 bulb so that the cord is near the bottom, and then simply push this down a little bit and give it a turn. Sometimes it's a little tough, but it should go right in there. Click in, and there we go. Now what we do with the driver is the kit comes with a piece of dual lock. You'll want to put a piece of dual lock, make sure you clean the back of the headlight, put your piece of dual lock, right about there is a good place for it. Wrap the cord around and just install your driver so that can't go anywhere. That dual lock's really strong. It's not going to come off as long as you did a decent job cleaning the back of the headlight. Now you've got your plug coming down, and this is going to plug right into your factory plug on the bike. This headlight's now ready to be reinstalled. All right, and now I have got our LED replacement bulb in the Husqvarna housing. Note that I've got the bulb so it is sitting parallel to the ground. It's not tilted over to one side or the other. This bulb is capable of turning in its housing, so make sure that that's all nice and straight and level. Once you've got that done, go ahead and place the headlight back on the bike. It's relatively simple. First thing I like to do is to just go ahead and plug in the connector. Once that's done, place it on the post and get your rubber straps back behind the forks. Make sure we're in the pins. At this point, I'll come over and grab the other side, get your rubber straps on, and then take care of your brake lines. That's it. Low beam, high beam. One thing I want to mention with this kit is that it is DOT compliant. There's an awful lot of people running around today with lights that are not DOT, and that's fine, to each their own. I'm not going to chastise anybody on such a thing. But one thing that our kit has an advantage of is that it does have a proper low beam cutoff, which is imperative not to be pissing other people off coming at you on the road. Some people don't care about that. I do. And I hope you are also a responsible rider. Once again, I'm Daryl at Cyclops Adventure Sports. Please visit our website at cyclopsadventuresports.com or give us a call, 1-800-624-0278. Thank you very much.